What is up, everybody? Random Random Man here. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. This is my first video of the new year, but it is not a movie review. It is, as you read by the title, me reacting live to this year's Critics' Choice Awards. Now, this is the first time I'm actually reacting live to an award show. If you're a regular viewer of mine, you would know that in years past, I have reacted to the Oscar nominations as they were being announced live since 2016. So literally this year, when they happen later this month, I will have done that for a consecutive decade straight. And now I thought that to start the year off and to do something different and experimental, I would actually show my live reactions to this being the first award show of the season, Critics' Choice. Now, I'm only going to be reacting to the movie awards as I don't watch nearly as much television as I do movies, and I thought that, yeah, it would be kind of fun to kick off the year doing this to see if, this gets traction in terms of my reactions being entertaining to watch, and if this video does well, more or less, I think I will do the same for the Golden Globes next week and see how this all goes in continuing on with awards season. As I've always said too, awards don't mean anything in retrospect, but I'm in it for the chaos, and if any craziness does happen or pop up, and as you can see behind me, I have the live red carpet going right before the ceremony starts, and we are just under half hour away from the awards ceremony, so let's just go to the next part where I show my live reactions.
The Critics' Choice is Miles Caden.
Nice. Nice. He was awesome in Sinners. All right, best casting and ensemble, new category.
The Critics' Choice is Sinners.
Nice. Okay, that's another one for Sinners. All right.
The Critics' Choice is Jacob Elordi.
Wow! Yes! He's my choice to win the Oscar, actually. Oh my god, that is so cool. Let's go.
All right, and the critics chose Amy Madigan.
Wow, there you go. She's starting off there. Are we making Amy Madigan happen? Oh yeah. She was wow. She was wonderful in Weapons for devious reasons.
And the critics goes to Golden.
Yep. All right, of course.
Okay, and the Critics' Choice is
K-pop?
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah. My favorite animated movie of the year as well.
What a group. And tonight's Critics' Choice goes to Paul Thomas.
Yeah! Paul Thomas Anderson. Let's go, PTA. Woo!
The Critics' Choice is Jesse Buckley.
Yes! Yeah, all right. I think the sweep begins here. She is my choice for the Oscar too.
The Critics' Choice is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah! Timmy! All right. He wants that Oscar. He's probably going to get that Oscar.
The Critics' Choice is One Battle.
Yeah! One battle after another. Woo! My favorite movie of the year. Still looking to be the front runner. All right, the ceremony is now over, and I switched back to handheld style so that I can go over the winners that were either given out during the pre-show or across the ceremony in between other awards very quickly. Best Foreign Language Film. That went to The Secret Agent from Brazil. I haven't seen that yet, but I really do want to see it. Heard nothing but great things about it. Best Comedy, The Naked Gun, which, as far as I see from the nominees, that was the only legit comedy in the category. Haven't seen that either. Then we have Best Stunt Design. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. That movie, of course, had two very big stunt set pieces performed by the one and only Tom Cruise, who is now the recipient of an honorary Academy Award. And yeah, you know, his dedication to literally putting himself in danger to entertain us all is not going unnoticed for sure. The Oscars, not this ceremony, but the next ceremony, I think we're going to have a stunt design category there too. So Critics' Choice already beating them there. Best Visual Effects, Avatar Fire and Ash, zero surprise there. That's going to go on to win the Oscar. Best Sound, F1. Which, having seen the movie in theaters, I thought that was quite a deserving winner because, of course, a lot of sports movies are stuff that is very heavy in terms of tech with the racing and all that stuff here. That is something that is definitely worthy to be awarded. Best Hair and Makeup, Frankenstein. Of course, given the work on Jacob Elordi as the creature, that is something that is not going to go unnoticed either. Best Score, that went to Sinners. Ludwig Göransson, looking like he's going to win maybe his third Academy Award. My choice is Johnny Greenwood for One Battle After Another, but that's adding on to the tally of Sinners right there. Still a great score as well. Best Production Design, Frankenstein. Best Costume Design, Frankenstein. Frankenstein right there taking 4 awards in total. So it's a big tech juggernaut right there. Best Editing. F1 also took this award as well, and Stephen Mirion, he previously won the Oscar for Best Editing for Traffic, now a quarter of a century ago, so that's cool to see that he's still working, and he worked on such a high-profile film like F1. Best Cinematography, this was a surprise, in that Train Dreams ended up winning. I haven't seen that film either, but it is streaming on Netflix. I should catch up with it before the Oscar nominations at least, because I've heard great things about that movie too. Best Adapted Screenplay, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Yes, one of 2 trophies, or actually technically 3 trophies he took because, as I showed off, he also ended up winning Best Director and Best Picture. Best Original Screenplay, also another non-surprise here in that Ryan Coogler won for Sinners, and that's 4 trophies that this movie won as well. The movies that won the most awards here are Frankenstein and Sinners with 4 awards apiece. So that's something to consider, in that a lot of the love was given to these movies in terms of how they are very technically impressive and all that stuff. So yeah, those are all the categories there. And easily the biggest surprise for me, and a welcome surprise, was Jacob Elordi winning Best Supporting Actor. Like I said in my reaction, he is my choice to end up winning the Oscar. Will he end up going all the way to Oscar Gold? I'm not sure. I was surprised, and I'm sure many are surprised, because he seemed like he was on the bubble to even get a nomination. He got in here and also at the Golden Globes. If he repeats at the Golden Globes next week, whoo, it's going to be quite a race, I think. Also, Best Supporting Actress for Amy Madigan. Her winning for Weapons, as I mentioned, she gave such a deliciously evil performance in that film, and it's looking like that there's a lot of love for her as well. Both supporting acting performances are for genre pictures, so it's interesting to see that they're getting awarded here first at Critics' Choice. Of course, the critics across many circles and groups have been awarding Amy Madigan specifically a lot, and just seeing the performances here get rewarded for that. These were 2 of my favorite performances of last year, 2 of my favorite movies of last year. Same with the lead acting performances, Timmy winning for Marty Supreme and Jessie Buckley winning for Hamnet. So I think these are all pretty deserving winners from the ones that I've seen so far. And yeah, there you have it. Those were my live reactions to the 2026 Critics' Choice Awards. Thank you all, as always, for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts on this year's Critics' Choice Awards, social media links in the description. Subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll catch you on the next movie review.